I mean, is Cooper Rush worth 2.5 points? I would hope Quinn Ewers put up a decent stat line against Arizona State. If he didn't, we have a real problem.
You can say the same thing about Creighton. Okay, they had the one good game against Kansas at home.
When Toast talks about the kicking market, it's like some earth is flat shit. Andy, true or false, this is going to be a dog walking.
Dog walking. This is my dog walking of the day. I think it's going to be very ugly. Dog walking. I think this is going to be ugly.
Hey,
it's great. Friday, you show up, you get absolutely shit-faced with the boys, and you get about 3 hours of sleep. You freeze your shit off in the woods out in the tree stand, and then you come back in and have a beer for lunch, watch a little bit of college football, and get your ass back out there.
I'm on board with all of it. I just don't understand why. Like, it's the actual hunting part. I'm on board with hanging. I'm on board with hanging out outside, drinking with friends. I just don't understand that part of it. But all right, we're actually live
here.
So.
It's a huge thing. Like I had to ask off in April at my job for deer hunting because it's people ask off like months and months and months in advance.
That's insane.
Good morning, everybody. That was Trevor talking to us about deer hunting because Kyle and I don't understand the appeal of it. I mean, I do because of people in Alaska. It's like a huge thing, but I'd rather fish. But personally, anywho,
that sucks too.
I agree. Happy Wednesday morning to you all, or Tuesday night, whenever you're watching this. I hope everybody had a good day yesterday. I sure as hell did. I won't lie. Depending on how this Dodgers game goes. But regardless, I should be up like 2.5, 3 units regardless. So that's always nice. Spoon, how was your day today?
I'm sitting 1-1-1 right now. With 2 games, it looks like those are going to go 1-1. Probably going to be a scratch day for me.
And lead story, Trevor, did you happen to see Randy Vasquez's line against the Brewers tonight? 7 innings scoreless. Your thoughts?
I wasn't watching that. The WNBA playoffs were on, so that caught my attention.
I'm sorry. Baseball. Hold on. You weren't watching the Brewers in late September in the best year of their life because you're watching the WNBA playoffs?
Yeah, he did.
Well, I also had to do a SoCon and
the Mariners take the lead.
Preview.
Let's go, Josh Taylor.
So I was busy tonight, but Asia Wilson under 2.5 assists plus 110 was free. So yeah, I don't care.
For those of you that don't know,
Guardians.
For those of you that don't know, right before the show, Toast goes, if the Mariners weren't losing, I could be having a 4.5, 5 unit day, but they're going to lose. And I was like, dude, it's the bottom of the 8th. Relax. And just like that, the Mariners take the lead.
Hey, you don't have 120,000 subscribers for nothing. I don't got one. I love you. Appreciate you.
So the poll was, is hunting a weird activity? 85% of you freaks said no. 15% said yes.
Like people up here hunt moose, and I don't understand that because like moose isn't good. In my opinion,
it's not even like no, it's not because I understand that there's like political parts to it. Like I'm not a liberal or anything. It's not like how could you? I just don't like. I don't understand the appeal of it.
Yeah, the reason I said fishing is because I like having a fish full of fish because it's like super easy to do fish tacos and stuff like that. But anyway, we got a full day of baseball tomorrow. Let's get into it. Nats on the road in Atlanta. Dodgers are out of the inning. Let's go. Andrew Alvarez versus Bryce Elder. Spoon, get some order to this show. Thank God you're here.
Andrew Alvarez, a little bit of a question mark still. This is going to be his 5th start this year in the major leagues. 3 of those starts have been really solid versus Miami, Chicago, and Pittsburgh, but the New York Mets hit him up pretty good in his last start. Has a little bit of troubles getting lefties out, and I think that could be an issue versus this Atlanta team. Bryce Elder's come out here and pitched just amazing his last 5 starts, pitching into the 7th in 4 of those starts. Had 1 bad start versus Houston, gave up 6 earned runs. I think he can pitch well to this Nationals team tomorrow. I was kind of struggling with this game. At first, I was kind of looking at just an over because part of me wants to fade Bryce Elder because I've watched him pitch this full season and not just his last 5 starts. And he still does have a 6.81 ERA at home on the full season. And that's probably what I'm closest to still is that over. But I think Atlanta is the side in this game. It's just priced too heavily for me to get to it.
100% agree. I'm not paying 190 at this spot when neither one of these teams are in care about these games. But Atlanta is absolutely on fire right now, regardless if it means anything or not. And they're winning every game by 2 runs or more. And like Spoon mentioned, don't look now, but 5 of Bryce Elder's last 7 starts have all been fantastic. He had a blow up. Both of those happened to be at home, the blow up. So take that for what it's worth. But did pitch well against this Washington team way earlier in the season. I have no reason to believe he doesn't continue to pitch well. So that means he'll probably get hit up. But again, I'm not betting this, so don't think that I'm betting it. TV Jones?
Yeah, I'm not going to bet this, but I'm going right back to the over. Atlanta and Washington, they've been hitting the ball today. Did not fare well or go our way, but we got a day game tomorrow. Bryce Elder's been pitching really good. I think this is a spot he kind of blows up, and Atlanta's just, their offense has been really hot. They're looking to end the season on fire. So I like the over 9 again here tomorrow. Not playing this.
Fair enough. Next game on the board. Brewers on the road in San Diego. Quinn Priester Day versus Dylan Cease. I don't understand this price. I truly don't. Unless the Brewers have just packed it in, Trevor. I'm not trying to set you up here for a gotcha moment. I truly don't believe this price. I think we all know that Dylan Cease is terrible. Spoon is going to try to defend him. Don't listen to him. It doesn't matter. I promise you, Dylan Cease is terrible. Are you taking your Brewers tomorrow to finally save some face in San Diego?
Oh yeah, it's Quinn Priester Day. This is blind back this Brewers team. I can't remember. I think you got to go back to April or May some point since last time they lost a Quinn Priester start, or a game he's pitched bulk innings of the game, and getting plus 114 is just incredibly disrespectful. Everyone saw what happened tonight. They're just going to look to fade the Brewers again, thinking what you're thinking. They're packing it in, but they're not going to want to leave San Diego without a win here. Especially after the heartbreak the other night. They no-showed tonight. Shout out Zimmerman. Couldn't even pitch well against a team that was boozing all night after clinching the playoffs with 5 games.
That's what happens when you get into Slam Diego. Grand Slams happen, remember?
Slam Diego. You guys, 5 games left in the season, and you snuck into the playoffs. Powerhouse. Slam Diego.
Well, at least they're not in an absolute tailspin.
I was going to say we're not in a tailspin, and we play in a difficult division. But go ahead.
We're not in a tailspin.
We have 95 wins. We have 95 wins. All right. Pipe down over there.
Yeah, you're like 500. You're not even 500 your last 21 games. So
wow.
Oh no, we're still number 1 in baseball. Who cares?
We've been ready for the playoffs. So much in October. You're right, Trevor.
But you know what? Last I checked, it's September 23rd. We're not in October yet, but tomorrow October starts. Quinn Priester plus money. Disrespectful. Give it to me. If they finally lose a game after 3-4 months of Quinn Priester starts, cool. I don't care. Banked enough money off of it. Give me plus money on Quinn.
I do agree with Trevor that unless, like I said, I'm being serious, unless the books truly believe that the Brewers are packing it in and guys are going to take days off tomorrow, I don't have a reason not to bet the Brewers. I don't trust Dylan Cease as far as I can throw him. You don't get points in my book for looking good twice against Colorado. He goes on the road and gets shelled against the White Sox. He hasn't done anything special at home this year at all. I 100% agree with Trevor. I'm most likely going to be playing the Brewers tomorrow as well. Spoon, what are your thoughts?
Tell him, Spoon, Padres.
I tried to get to the Padres, as Toast alluded to. I'm a Dylan Cease truther. I think he still has a good career ahead of him in baseball, but plus 114.
The Cubs should pay him this summer. That'd be great.
That 114 is already gone. I bet it. It's down to 108 on FanDuel. I think this number is going to continue to drop.
I agree.
I don't see Dylan Cease coming out here and having a good game. 2 good games versus Colorado, but 4 earned runs to the White Sox, 2 to Baltimore, 4 to Seattle, 4 to San Francisco, 3 to the Dodgers, 5 to the Mets. Good teams find ways to get runs off him. This Milwaukee team's been a really good team in the regular season, and October doesn't actually start tomorrow, so I'm not going to try to fade him yet. Quinn Priester, it's just a fool's errand at this point to try to put any money against him. I'm on Milwaukee.
We're talking about one of the coldest teams in baseball on the road. Padres win.
I feel you.
What's the Mets record the last 40?
We're going through it, but we had a huge win tonight.
Yeah. How'd they look in Wrigley tonight, Spoon?
Yeah, that's like awful timing for your
Both
joke.
teams look terrible from what I watched.
Awful timing for your joke, Cubs
The
fans.
best part of my day was cashing out of the under of that game before it started. I was looking at the market, everybody on the under. I was like, this line hasn't moved at all. I can get my entire cash back. I'm going to do this. Watch that thing absolutely swore just so fast go over.
Did Cade Horton get blown up?
Oh, he got blown up.
Oh, you hate to see it. Isaac Collins in the rearview mirror. Here we go.
I don't think you're going to get there, but I hope you do just because
Not
you're
with that
gonna get the money. I do. Everybody pray to whoever you pray to. Tanner Scott is in the game for the Dodgers, and we only have a 1-run lead. So
What's the score?
4-3 Dodgers.
Oh,
I
here
need
comes
3
the
outs
over.
for this
Here comes the
POS.
over.
Anywho, next game on the board, Rays on the road in Baltimore. Baz on the mound for the Rays. Tyler Wells on the mound for Baltimore. Baltimore came through for me today at plus money. Were either one of you guys on Baltimore today by chance?
Nope.
No?
I joined Baltimore with you on the show last night. That was felt free as could be.
Does it not feel free again today or tomorrow with Tyler Wells on the mound, who's absolutely been fantastic since coming back from injury? Baltimore's, at home where offensively you can trust them a lot more. Caminero left today. Lowe left today. I don't know if those guys play tomorrow now that the Rays have absolutely nothing to play for. I think this is way too cheap of a price with Baltimore, personally. I've already bet Baltimore at minus 115, maybe 116. I can't remember the exact one. Doesn't matter. But regardless, I still feel like Baltimore is trying to find ways to win games. And I know that they lost against the Yankees in Toronto, but besides that, they have been playing pretty good against mediocre teams. And I think that the Rays are classified as a mediocre team right now. So I've already bet Baltimore. TV Jones, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, Baltimore again. They're playing much better. They're at home. And then I wasn't even aware of those injuries.
I hate Tanner Scott so much. I am so sorry, Trevor. But this guy is
not a
so
closer.
bad. It's not even ridiculous.
Billionaire Boys Club.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nope, you're good. Orioles money line, basically agree with everything you say. We're getting them at home, and then those injuries I didn't even know happened tonight. I didn't really have my pulse on the MLB after my Guardians got a big dub over the Detroit Tigers. So I'll take Baltimore here also, but I don't know if I'll play it. Are you playing this?
Oh, I already bet it. Yeah, 100%.
All right, I'll play it with you. All right, I'll lock it up.
I didn't bet Baltimore. I only hit a half unit on Baltimore today because I didn't really deal with it, but they looked good. And like I said, I don't know if Tampa Bay plays everybody, but even if they do, I don't really care. Wells has been awesome. Spoon, your thoughts?
Yeah.
I already bet Baltimore minus 110. Wells has gone out there 3 games this season and just looked really good in all of them. I don't think that changes versus a Rays team that looks like they've given up. And Shane Baz, a guy I liked a lot a few years ago when he was first coming into the league, but he's not been putting it together. Coming off a really good start, I think it's the only reason we get any value fading him right now. I'm happy to do it.
I love it. Love to hear it. 3-way sweep. So, we're all like 0-17 when all 3 of us agree. So
According to the comments, you've never once won.
Yeah. So
Never have we ever.
Next game on the board, Cleveland. Woo, what a game.
Free.
Today.
And hey,
that was
anybody
$3.99.
that took the minus 1.5 at plus 280.
Beautiful.
Sprinkle. That was nice. That was
Beautiful.
3 runs without the ball leaving the infield.
That was,
insane.
that was all Scooble's fault. What the hell was the behind the legs trick bullshit?
Tanner Scott just walked the second batter on 4 pitches.
Yeah, I know. I'm just pretending. I'm still having it because of the Mariners came back. I don't even care. I still have a 3.5 unit day. Whatever. I hope they fucking lose. I'm sorry. I went right back to Cleveland, guys. Cleveland minus 116. I got them. I think they're minus 120 right now, personally. Going to continue to ride the hot hand. I already know that Trevor's with me because he already said he's going to be betting them all 3 games this series. They had a bad day on Sunday, but besides that, this team has been absolutely rolling. Like Spoon just mentioned, they scored today without balls leaving the infield. They know how to manufacture runs, and don't look now, but over his last 3 starts, Tanner Bybee has started to look look back like the Tanner Bybee that we all once knew and loved. Not to mention the fact that regardless of how bad Tanner Bybee's pitched this year, every time that he's pitched against the Tigers, he's been absolutely fantastic. 13 total innings, only 1 run on 7 hits. Not that Flaherty's been bad against Cleveland or anything like that, but I just think these teams are going in opposite directions. If you even been remotely paying close attention to the MLB, you know what's going on in this division right now. So I've already bet Cleveland. Their bullpen is in not a great situation, but the way that this Tigers bullpen has been performing, I don't think it really matters. I'm getting a home team at a pretty cheap price. Spoon, are you with me?
I would like to get there with Cleveland. I haven't found the way to do it yet. Tanner Bybee just saw this Detroit team, pitched a gem, 6 innings pitched, 1 earned run. And Flaherty just saw this Cleveland team, 5 innings pitched, just 1 earned run. In today's game, they manufactured runs on the bases without a lot of big hits or anything, with 2 really good pitchers on the mound. Both of these guys struggle with lefties, and both of these lineups are pretty heavy hitting from the left-hand side. Bullpen's got a little bit taxed. I think this is a spot for an over. I was on the under 7 today at push. Pretty frustrated watching it. Seeing a 7.5 with these 2 guys on the mound, I would have expected this a little bit higher. This is over nothing for me.
TV Jones, tell him.
I worry about this game being played. We got 66%
Oh yeah,
chance
that's
of
right.
rain.
It's like a huge rain day. Yeah.
to
That
start,
what other
which
game
really
is it
sucks.
too? Cincinnati.
Reds.
Yeah.
Cincy. But that's just listed as drizzle, not rain. So who knows?
Okay.
Yeah, you got that going for you. But no, Cleveland again. Cleveland. Even sprinkle that -1.5 if you want. This Cleveland team is playing with a purpose. They want to win. Detroit, they just want to limp into the playoffs to get dismantled in the first round again. So it's Cleveland only for me. No chance I'm betting Detroit. I know it's plus money. You can't lay juice. Take the punt. No, I'm good. What's the thing you worry about when you play the Guardians, Toast?
If they strike out,
Lefties.
the lefties.
No, lefties. 53% first pitch strike, 44.5% hard hit, a 33% ground ball, 50% fly ball. His xFIP is nearly 2 points higher versus lefties. 251 FIP, 413 xFIP, and then a 129 ERA with a 314 expected, and a 13.5% walk rate. Last 30 plate appearances versus lefties. They just saw him. They see him again tomorrow. He's been really struggling versus lefties. Cleveland gets all over him. Cleveland money line.
I will say Cleveland's not going to have David Fry in the lineup. That doesn't really do much for me, but I just thought that I would mention that because he took a ball off the face today, a Scooble fastball off the face today. I don't expect him.
No, they called it a foul ball. I was like, "There's no way."
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean, well, because he was bunting, but that had to hurt. Next game on the board, another weather concern here in Cincinnati. Great pitching matchup if you're in the Cincinnati area. Paul Skeens on the road versus Hunter Green. Cincinnati got mollywopped today. Thank God I didn't bet them. Thank God they priced us out, because if it would have been like 130, I probably would have bet them. But Spoon, you can kick us off here. Hunter Green off of a game of his life type of performance. What do you think he does here? No way. Okay.
Normally, this is a spot where I like to fade a pitcher coming off one of the best games of their season. But we got Paul Skeens on the mound, which provides a ton of value trying to fade the Pirates. This lineup is god-awful. And Paul Skeens, we've mentioned it a few times on the show now that we want to back him when he's at home in the second half of the season. He's just about got this Cy Young wrapped up. I don't see any reason they leave him out there for a long start here, even if he's pitching well. You mentioned the rain. That comes into effect if he goes out there for a couple innings. The rain starts coming down harder. There's no way they send him back out after that rain delay. Pirates had to use 5-6 guys out of their bullpen today. This is just Cincinnati for me. I think Hunter Green is a great pitcher. He's not in the part of the season where he's really tired because he missed a big chunk of the season due to injury. And his arm's pretty fresh. He looks great out there right now. If he can blank the Chicago Cubs, he can blank the Pirates. This is Reds for me. I already bet it at -115. Do have a little bit of concern with that rain delay, but it is what it is.
Yeah, you can put the Reds up for me as well. I don't know if I get there, but I will say I was in New York last year, this same type of, or pretty much the same scenario. There's like a week, 2 weeks left in the season, and I watched Paul Skeens pitch like 2 innings in Yankee Stadium, I think, or something like that. So it wouldn't surprise me at all. He only went 3 2/3 against the Cubs. He kind of got throttled in that start, but I don't think that dictates or how well he pitched or how bad he pitched dictates what happens in this start. I just wanted to mention that. But like Spoon said, Hunter Green's been absolutely fantastic. He is coming off of a 109 pitch performance. I went back and looked. Last time he did that, he pitched 101 or close to that. It was 101 versus Toronto. Came back at home against Grimace and the Mets that next start, went 7 innings, had 98 pitches, only 1 run, and 12 strikeouts. So I would expect him to bounce back, but it's more of, I think that we're getting a great price because of Paul Skeens' name, but we don't think he's going to go very long. TV Jones, your thoughts?
Yeah, Billionaire Boys Club strikes again. Sorry, man. That was brutal. No, if you can get a Paul Skeens under outs, I want that.
It's not brutal.
It's got brutal. If you can get a Skeens outs under, I mean, since June 19th, he's gone over this number once, and that was the one road game I bet is under outs. That was Boston in August. But other than that, I mean, since May 28th, he's gone over 5 outs twice, 3 times on the road. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 outings. So 70% of those he's gone out are under. So you can get it. Not to mention the rain too. If you can't get under outs, I'm not playing anything in this game.
Tanner Scott. I mean, I'm having a huge day, so I don't really care. It sucks that I lost, but God, that's awesome. NL West is still up for grabs for them boys out in San Diego.
You need the Giants to hold on, right?
I do, yes. Next game on the board. What is it? Oh, Miami on the road in Philadelphia. Ryan Weathers, Jesus Luzardo. Shout out to the Fish. Huge plus money winner for me today. Plus 180 on the money line. And I'm going right back to the well. Give me the Fish on the money line. Plus 166 is what I got them for. I love this spot because like I talked about yesterday, I don't really worry about the Fish versus left-handed pitching. They've been performing really well. So I get Luzardo, who I think is average at best, that sometimes he gives you above average performances. The Phillies aren't going to have Duran and Kerkering, or at least both of them, on 2 of the last 3 nights. And you know what's crazy about this extra inning game? Miami's going to have all 4 of their top 4 bullpen arms rested and ready to go for this one. I love Miami again tomorrow. I don't want 1.5. I want the money line. They are winning this game and keeping their playoff hopes alive. Spoon, are you with me?
Didn't the Marlins smoke Luzardo earlier this season too?
No, he pitched pretty well.
At
versus
Miami,
Marlins.
6 innings, 2 earned. At Miami again, 5 innings, 4 earned.
That might be the one.
I definitely bet the
Miami at
Marlins
home,
against
7
Luzardo.
innings, 1
11
earned. They got
innings
2.
total, 6 runs on 11 hits, 8 walks. Not great.
Yeah, I couldn't get there full game with the Marlins. I went the first 5 plus a half route. I got a plus 110 on it. It's Toast's favorite bet to get that extra half run in the first 5 just in case it's a tie. But it offers a ton of value, especially when you have lower implied totals. I think Ryan Weathers is a really good pitcher. Every start he's gone out there, provided quality innings for this team. Had 1 bad, just 3 innings versus Tampa Bay. But, I mean, that was before he got hurt. That was the start he got hurt in. I don't have a ton of concerns with him. I think he can pitch well versus this Phillies team. He's good at getting lefties out, and that's the big key thing you need to be able to do. And Luzardo seeing this Miami team for a 3rd time this season, a team that he used to pitch for, I think Miami finds a way to get runs off of. They've been getting runs off all the lefties they've seen recently, including Skubal. I just think this is a Miami spot. That bullpen scares me. I know they have a lot of their arms, but I just can't get there right now for the full game. So I'm on that first 5 plus a half plus 110.
TV Jones.
Kicking myself for not playing that over 3.5 today.
But you
But
didn't even play it with me?
no, I did not.
I don't want either one of you guys to hold my hand anymore.
Too bad. Hold my hand, brother, because I'm coming with you. Miami plus 166. I'll ride it with you. This is another one where if you don't want to play the money line, get a little bashful. clamming up, if you get what I'm saying. Play the over 3.5.
I truly do not.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying whoever out there. If they're clamming up, if you catch my drift, just play the over 3.5. And I think that should get there fine. I mean, you back-to-back days getting lefties. You just saw Luzardo September September 6th. 6 innings, got 9 base runners, only got 2 earned off of them. So they've seen them. This will be the 4th time, back-to-back lefties at home. Let's do it. Miami money line and over 3.5.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Next game on the board. I don't know if there's a line for this yet. White Sox on the road versus the Yankees, Alexander and Fried. Does anybody have a line for this yet? I mean, I'm sure the Yankees are minus 400, so I don't think
they opened 375. That was a really good guess.
Oh, give me the White Sox. You could probably get a nice plus 3.5 on that number.
Okay.
Are we skipping this one, or am I putting a poll up?
We are. We're skipping this.
White Sox money line. Yankees look like they just won this World Series in their clubhouse tonight.
So did the Padres last night, Trevor. How'd that work out for you today?
Holy Bruce Zimmerman. That dude's a creative player.
Oh, we threw Randy Vasquez. He's terrible. Oh my God.
It's getting to the point
he's
where
had one renaissance year.
It's getting to the point where I can't even remember the last time the Brewers won a game, honestly.
Oh my
True. Boston on the road in Toronto. Boston came through for me huge today. Completely different price though. I got them at like plus 136 or something like that. Now they're laying minus 140 with Garrett Crochet on the bump versus Max Scherzer. Obviously, Scherzer hasn't been pitching well. TV Jones, you are, or at least you were at one time, the Blue Jays whisperer. What are your thoughts on this game?
I like Boston 140 with Crochet. Crochet's been dominant this year. Toronto, they've looked kind of meh lately. Like they're kind of just going through it.
Agreed.
Boston's playing damn good baseball. I'm tempted to just lay the juice or just take a -1 with Boston. I mean, it's Garrett Crochet. You don't get prices like this very often. I know they're on the road, but still, he's been damn good. Scherzer, his outs projected is 14.5. So you're going to be seeing the bullpen. Crochet goes deep. He's always been damn good. 117 average with a 26% strikeout rate and a 310 expected WOBA off of this lineup. I'll take a stab with it potentially. I'm not sure if I'll bet this. I haven't bet it yet, but if it would be Boston or nothing if I had to play this game.
I really want to bet Toronto personally. Haven't done it yet, but I will give you that Garrett Crochet is very, very good. But one thing that we know about Garrett Crochet is that he hasn't really been stretched out like this, especially at the major league level. And it's shown 3 of his last 4 starts. He really hasn't been great. 6 innings, 3 runs on the road in Tampa Bay, 6 innings, 3 runs at home against the Yankees. He pitched really well on the road against the Athletics and then got absolutely destroyed by Cleveland at home. So I'm not trying to make a case that I think that Garrett Crochet is bad or he's completely going to get hit up, but this is going to be the 3rd time that Toronto's faced him, and Toronto got to him the last time that he was up in Toronto. He did pitch well against them against Boston, but I do feel that if Max Scherzer can just keep Toronto in the game, this is more of a coin flip, and with Toronto being at home, I think it gives them a little bit of an advantage with Boston using all those bullpen pieces today as well. I'm not probably going to bet it unless Boston takes some heavy money and I can get like 130 or something with Toronto, but I really want to bet the Blue Jays. I think that everybody's going to come in on Boston, and it could be a spot that the Blue Jays sneak one. What are your thoughts on this one, Spoon?
Yeah, I think these are 2 really good pitchers on the mound for both teams. Crochet, while he hasn't had a season where he's pitched this many innings before, he's still pitching well at this point in the season. Quality start after quality start. Cleveland got him for a few, but I think the recipe to getting to Crochet is having righties, and this Blue Jays team has quite a few righties top to bottom in it. I would like it more if Bichette was in there. And same thing with this Boston team. I'd like it more if Anthony was in there. The roof's going to be closed here with a 50% chance for rain.
No, Trevor doesn't believe in that.
60s.
Trevor doesn't believe in the roof, Spoon.
So you have two really good pitchers. Scherzer coming off a terrible start, didn't make it out of one inning, gave up 7 earned runs. I think he bounces back here. I think this is a playoff quality game, and it's a 2-1, 3-1 kind of game at the end of this. One of these teams finds a way to get a couple runs late, and we get an under. I haven't gotten there yet, but there's 8s on the board. I would take the under 8.
Fair enough. Next game on the board, Minnesota on the road in Texas. Should have bet Minnesota first 5. Didn't pull the trigger at plus money. Kicking myself for it. Now here they are again. Huge plus money versus DeGrom. Taj Bradley on the mound for Minnesota. Jacob DeGrom obviously on the mound for Texas. Spoon, you can kick us off on this one. I mean, it would only be Minnesota for me. This price for Texas is just absolutely ridiculous.
In what world is Texas with this
Agreed.
lineup minus 200? DeGrom's given up 3 earned runs or more in his last 3 starts, and that Houston lineup that he just gave up 5 earned runs to is really not hitting anybody. So it's not a great start at all. Twins have found ways to get to righties recently. 4 off Luis Gil, 4 off Schlittler, 5 off Fott. I think they probably find a few runs off DeGrom tomorrow. I'd really like to get there with the Twins, but Taj Bradley's just been so bad on a major league mound. I looked at the over. I looked at just possibly taking the Twins team total over because I do expect him to get some runs off DeGrom. I don't think he's going to finish the season all that strong. They also lost some bats today. I don't know, like without Simeon, without Seager, I just don't know how deep this lineup is. Langford is the bat that left. I think there's a ton of value associated with the Minnesota Twins, but it's so hard to pull the trigger with Taj Bradley pitching.
You can put the Twins up for me. I agree that it's hard to back Taj Bradley, but I do think that you're getting a really great price. And tell me, I mean, here's the list of names, at least the righties that I'm seeing for that are facing this team. Yuri Perez, Mazur, Jansen Junk, Christian Javier, AJ Bloch, Jason Alexander, Nolan McLean, Brandon Spout, Jonah Tong, Freddie Peralta. Okay, that's fine. But, I mean, the Rangers aren't doing anything versus any good right-handed pitching. So, I mean, I don't know. I think this price is absolutely ridiculous. You can put Minnesota up for me. I really, really want to bet Minnesota. I just feel like I didn't bet them today, and then they're going to freaking lose tomorrow, and I'm going to be sitting with a Minnesota ticket that means nothing. TV Jones?
Yeah, you guys glossed over it. I just couldn't believe it. Minnesota over 3.5 plus 120. DeGrom has been
That's
shaky.
why I
You
didn't
get
know
all
what to
that.
do.
Just take the team total. It's plus 120, man. Don't get
That's
greedy
what-
here. Let's just.
I'm not trying to be greedy. When I see a
runs and
team
get out of
total at
town.
plus 120, it freaks me out. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Marlins were plus 120 today too.
They win baseball games. Twins don't.
Twins can hit. They lose games because their pitching staff is atrocious. They can hit. Give me 4 runs, Minnesota.
I can't argue.
Wins up.
All right. Fair enough. Twins up.
Come on,
it
man.
is.
Dudes love Twins. Let's get some runs off the Twins with the Twins tomorrow.
Dudes do love Twins, Trevor.
You guys know what to do here. The time is now.
What Kyle is talking about for all you audio listeners out there, it's the Mets on the road in Chicago. Jonah Tong, Matthew Boyd. Jonah Tong coming off a fantastic performance against the Padres. Spoon, this is your team. This was your embarrassment tonight. Do your boys bounce back, or does Matthew Boyd give it up again?
This team's not playing for anything.
Are you sure? Because if they keep on losing and the Padres keep winning, they're going to be out of a home playoff spot. So I do think they're playing for just a little bit of something, because you don't want to come to San Diego.
Wait, I thought the 4 seed would not get a home game regardless. I thought you have to win your division, get a home game. Right? I don't think there's much difference between the 4 seed and the 5 seed.
All I know is that there's a possibility that the Padres have the top seed over the Cubs if they
The
keep
top
on losing.
wild card spot. It doesn't mean shit.
Yes. And they would go to play Chicago, which would flip the home field advantage. That means a lot.
Wait, no, I don't think that's right.
Okay, anyway. Spoon, go ahead.
I've been a big supporter of Yonatong since he came up. I think he's had 3 really good starts versus Miami, Cincinnati, and San Diego. Looked terrible on the mound versus Texas. That first inning completely got away from him, but this is the most pitcher-friendly park modeled by Ballpark Pal on the board tomorrow. 11, 12-mile-an-hour winds blowing straight in. Gets even higher than that. I think this is just an under spot. But the more I tried to get there and I was trying to just map out runs, I feel like Matthew Boyd has really fallen apart the second half of the season. We go back 6 starts now, 4 earned run, 5 earned runs, 4 earned runs, 2, 4, and 4. I just looked at the Mets. There was a plus 110 on the board. I think this is a spot where the show ponies show up. They need to win ball games at this point in the season. This is Mets plus 110 for me. I already bet it.
So I have to apologize to Toast. He is right. So there's definitely a difference between the 4 and 5 seed. So the 1 and 2 get buys in the MLB playoffs. So he was right. So if the Padres jumped the Cubs, then the Padres would get home field in that series. So I'm a big enough man to admit when I'm wrong. And usually when I'm arguing with Toast, I'm so used to being just blindly correct every time. But yes, I'm wrong there.
Not in baseball. That came straight out of the San Diego Tribune today. I read that article this morning.
Giants,
I swear,
Yo, Giants are about to
Kevin
lose.
Kevin AC, I read you every single day, my man. Keep up the fantastic work.
San Diego.
Anyway,
Wait, what is this? San Diego what?
No.
Tribune.
Oh, you read the Tribune?
Oh, hell yeah.
Kevin AC sounds like a made-up name.
I swear to God, he's on there. Anyway,
Name's
TV
AC.
Jones, what are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah. As much as I hate the Mets, I hate the Cubs way more. And we've already seen the Cubs do this collapse shit this year. Let's not forget when they were up like 8 or 9 games in the division and then just completely just pissed down their leg and we're nowhere close to ever winning this division. Give me the Mets money line, and it pains me. It pains me, but give me the show ponies in prime time.
Prime time.
It would be the Mets. I probably end up doing their team total personally, but you can put the Mets up for me. What neither one of these guys mentioned, and I think Spoon didn't mention it on purpose, is that Matthew Boyd has fallen off of an absolute cliff. It looks like somebody. Oh, did you? I wasn't paying attention when you talked. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I don't listen to you speak.
It looked like somebody honestly has poured gasoline on this guy when he's standing out there on the mound and lit a match, because what once was a dominant pitcher over his last 7 starts, he had a good start against Toronto and a good start against Washington. Who cares? But Pittsburgh got to him. Tampa Bay got to him. Colorado got to him. San Francisco got to him. Milwaukee got to him. Some of those were on the road, but some of them were at home as well. And now you have a Mets offense who is red hot right now and has had no trouble with left-handed pitching all year. I'm not in love with this Jonathan guy. I need to see a little bit more from him, but at the same time, this Cubs team has been absolutely dead. I know that they scored some runs tonight, but I don't trust their bullpen. It would only be the Mets for me. I think this price is kind of ridiculous. I feel like this game should be a pick personally. So to get the Mets at plus 110, I think is a steal. But next game on the board, Kansas City on the road in Disneyland. No lines. Spoon, do we have an active line on Circa or Sauce?
Oh,
We got minus 125 opener, plus 105. The minus 125 is with the Angels, plus 105 with Kansas City. It looks like it just came out on Circa, basically at FanDuel at basically the same price, 8.5 total. I think this has got to be Kansas City here.
Yeah, I don't understand that price.
So Kikuchi's on the mound. He's at home, so he's able to sleep his 13 hours. Maybe that's built into this. He hasn't looked great the second half of the season, but he still has a 3 ERA at home on the full season. And the Royals have not been hitting lefties. So it makes sense to a point to me, but I mean, I'm not trying to put money on this Angels team one more time for the rest of the year. Stephen Kolek's been pitching really well. 6-7 straight starts now of just really good baseball every single time he goes out there. 3 straight starts pitching into the 7th inning. This Angels lineup, it's just so single. Everybody hits from that right-hand side that they haven't done anything versus righties lately. Kansas City at plus money, I really like it. That 8.5 total is a little bit of a eye-opener. I kind of like the under there. Just with these two lineups, the way Kansas City's been hitting, but I'm pretty close to moving on that opener with Kansas City right now. I just saw it as we talked about it.
Okay, now I'm a little bit mad the Giants lost, or the Dodgers lost, because now the Giants are about to lose. So, all good. Still had a decent day.
You bet the Giants?
I have the Giants in a parlay, so it doesn't matter. That don't matter. I guess Sauce just admitted that he was wrong. I might have to come out here and admit that I was wrong about Stephen Kolek. Maybe it was the hate that he just looked like garbage in San Diego. But like Spoon said, he's been pitching really well. And not only has he been pitching well, he's been going deep into games. 7 1/3 innings, 6 2/3, 7, 6, and 6. I don't have a reason to believe that he doesn't pitch well tomorrow. Spoon kind of detailed it. I don't really need to go through it again. And as far as this Royals team versus lefties, yeah, it hasn't been great. But again, who are the Angels to be laying minus 125 to anybody right now? At least the Royals bats over the last couple of weeks have been somewhat decent. So their pitching has been up and down. But the Royals bats, I mean, they're still their top 10 team over the offensively over the last couple of weeks. So I think I'm going to bet the Royals if they're plus money when the show is over. TV Jones, do you have anything?
Yeah, if they're plus money, I'd take a stab potentially. But I don't really like too much in this game. I do think Kansas City has the ability to hit up Kikuchi a little bit in that bullpen, but Kolek's been nice. So, I mean, maybe just a first 5 Kansas City, just avoid the bullpen when Kolek leaves. But I really got no strong lean or anything in this game, but plus money with KC is tempting.
Fair enough. Next game on the board, Dodgers on the road in Arizona. Blake Snell, Ryan Nelson. Who's going to bet the Snakes with me?
Spoon has a bet in this game.
Okay, Spoon, take it away.
So I haven't actually moved on it, but I'm pretty close to it. It's Diamondbacks first 5 money line. I know
taking the Billionaire Boy Club out.
I know the Dodgers bullpen is terrible, but if there's one bullpen that I trust less, it's the Arizona Diamondbacks
I thought
bullpen.
that tonight myself, Spoon. I thought the same damn thing as you did.
So Blake Snell's coming off 2 great starts, hasn't given up a run in 13 innings. Colorado, Philadelphia. I look at Blake Snell, both of those were home starts, and he's been a different pitcher at home than he has been on the road. A 5.29 ERA on the road this season. The Diamondbacks lineup, as you saw tonight, they have not given up. They're still playing. They're still technically alive to make a playoff spot right now.
Yeah.
And they're playing like it. So I think they find ways to get runs off Blake Snell, who's already proven on the road he's not the same guy. Coming off 2 great starts, I think we get some value fading him. Plus 125 in the first 5. I lose a little bit of juice by doing that. And I think that's kind of telling. Blake Snell in the first 5 is almost always more expensive to bet than the otherwise. Maybe it's because Diamondbacks bullpen so bad, but it doesn't make sense to me. The 10 cents tells me the books think that he's going to pitch pretty well. So I want to back Ryan Nelson. I don't want anything to do with the bullpen. Give me the first 5 money line plus 125.
Arizona for me, I agree, obviously, with everything that he said. My thing is a couple things. One is that Blake Snell hasn't pitched well against his Arizona team the last couple of years. That's first and foremost. So you can't just assume that he's going to pitch well. Second of all, this Arizona team versus left-handed pitching has been absolutely fantastic. Over the last month, they're the best team in baseball versus left-handed pitching. So facing guys like Ranger Suarez, Robbie Ray, Peyton Toll, Patrick Corbin, Blake Snell, Quintana, Andrew Abbott, Parker Messick, some other lower level guys as well. But I mean, it's not just terrible names. And like Spoon said, Snell hasn't been great on the road. And now you have Vesia that's going to be working on 2 of the last 3 nights, super low pitch count, but still. Tanner Scott blew his 10th save of the year. That's league leading, which is obviously not good. I know Dreyer worked tonight as well. Trident can't be trusted to save his life. His ERA is skyrocketing. He loses every time he goes out there. I get the Arizona bullpen is really bad. I literally said the exact same thing that Spoon said last night, is that I know that the Dodgers bullpen is bad, but Arizona's is worse. Or if there's one, there's worse. It's them. And it came back to bite me in the ass. So I will be betting Arizona. I just want to see what this number does. But you can put Arizona up for me. I will be betting them tomorrow. TV Jones.
Yeah, I mean, Blake Snell's been really damn good. I mean, he's had 23 strikeouts his last 13 innings. I really want to just play these strikeouts again. I mean, if you go since September 6th, strikeout rate, Arizona is sitting. Oops, I misread that. There, where you at? Here you go. 24% strikeout rate. Blake Snell versus lineup has a 28% strikeout rate. The number I just had it here. Where you at? Un momento, por favor. Pulling it up. Just had it. Here we go. Over 6.5 plus 120. Smelly number, yes. Just like Freddie Peralta the other night. Got there with ease, no problem. Plus money on those Ks. The dude struck out 23 his last 13 innings. Yes, he's probably due to give up some runs, giving up 0 in that span, but he's only walked 2, given up 2 hits. He's been absolutely dialed in. This is like the one guy you can really count on this team to show up day in and day out on his starts and actually give you something. So over 6.5 and plus 120, I will gladly take that with Blake Snell tomorrow.
Next game.
We got a Lakers, Dodgers, Rams parlay tomorrow. Okay, I see that comment.
The Lakers.
Yep,
The Rams.
LA, everything. Lakers, Dodgers, and Rams.
Who the hell the Rams playing on Wednesday?
Parlay or what?
Oh man. Anyway. Next game on the board, Rockies on the road in Seattle. Tanner Gordon, Luis Castillo.
Do we have lines?
No, not that I'm aware of. That's what I was stuttering because I was trying to see if there one popped up. I don't see one. Spoon, do you have anything?
7.5 total, minus 328 and plus 273. I think you can guess who's favored there.
Am I typing a poll or no?
No. I think Seattle wins again. Obviously, they only won by one today, but whatever. Next game on the board, St. Louis on the road in San Francisco. Sonny Gray, Robbie Ray. I have no idea what to do in this game. These two teams played 9-8. It's 9-8 right now with a guy on second and one out on the bottom of the ninth. Anything could still happen. Spoon, you can kick us off. Do you have anything in this one?
I kind of went back and forth with that last game. Seeing that opener at 7.5, I really like that under. Tanner Gordon has pitched really well this season. Just real quick on that.
No, you're good.
I think this is a decent price on Robbie Ray at home. The Cardinals have showed up and look like they're playing decent baseball the last week or so. So maybe there's a little bit of recency bias seeing all those runs up on the board that gives us this good price. And you also have Sonny Gray throwing an Oracle. Sonny Gray's been pretty good over the course of the season, but he struggled more on the road, 5.11 ERA. I think the Giants have a better lineup right now. I think they can get a run or two off Gray and probably more than that off the bullpen. Robbie Ray struggling his last few starts, but 2 of those have been against the Dodgers. This Cardinals lineup is not anywhere close. If we move where this line is priced at and go back 2 weeks, I think this is minus 150. And if you consider that, I think you just basically have to bet the Giants. I haven't quite got there yet. I see some cheaper prices offshore, so I kind of expect this line to possibly come down, but it would have to be induced by some sharps betting the Cardinals. Is the Giants a pass?
I am so confused with this line personally. You can put the over up for me. I agree that the Cardinals aren't a good baseball team, but they have been starting to score some runs over their last count today, 11 games or so. And then on top of that, I mean, they're putting some runs off of lefty starters. I mean, 3 off of Andrew Abbott, 3 and 4 innings off of Quintana, 2 off of Springs in 6, 2 off of two off of Abbott in 5. They killed Andrew Heaney. They killed Max Fried. They killed Austin Gomber. 3 off of Shota, 3 off of Boyd. And Robbie Ray is giving up 5 runs every time he goes out there. 5 runs to LA, 5 runs to LA, 2 to Arizona, 4 runs to Colorado, 6 runs to Baltimore, 3 runs to Milwaukee in 5 innings, 4 runs to San Diego in 6 innings. He did have a good start against San Diego mixed in there as well. But, I mean, at no point has Robbie Ray been pitching well at all. And we're getting Sonny Gray that I'm not in love with him. I'm not in love with this Giants offense, but they are more than capable of scoring a couple runs. If not, this bullpen can give it up for St. Louis. So I don't understand why it's 7.5. I get it's Oracle and whatnot, but I felt like this number should be closer to 8. So maybe because it is 7.5, both these guys pitch well, but it would only be over for me. TV Jones?
No, I'm with you. Over. Last 5 games, Cardinals have 29 runs. And then you can extrapolate that a little bit further. I mean, they've got they scored 2 after that 6 games ago, 3, and then they had 6, 3, 8, 2, and then 5. So I mean, like, they have spots where they just show up and give 2, but when they do that, they give up 4, 8, 3, and then they gave up 6 in that one. Like, their pitching staff gives it up too, and they're just banging in runs. And Robbie Ray's given up 10 earned his last 8 2/3 innings with 3 home runs, 10 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 11 hits. He can't keep guys off the base path. You got wind blowing out. I know it's Oracle. Wind's blowing out 5 miles an hour, nothing serious, but it's gonna be 70 degrees at first pitch, so it's like nothing crazy cold, but I'm still with you. Over 7.5. Like, if both these guys go out and just shut down these lineups, and these lineups can't do anything, so be it. But the way things have been going for St. Louis, they'll score 4 or 5 and give up 5 or 6 in return. So give me the over 7.5 too.
Fair enough. Next game on the board, Houston on the road in Sacramento. I don't even know what the final of this game was, to be honest. There was so much other stuff. Athletics killed them. We should have bet that. Didn't we all lean Athletics last night? Did any of us actually pull the trigger?
I had the over in that game.
I like the over, but I didn't bet it.
So I was the only smart one. Okay, well, I would have won. Anyway, what are your thoughts on this one? Do we even have a line yet? I know I didn't have one 45 minutes ago. I still don't see one. Spoon, do you happen to have one? Sometimes yours loads a little bit faster than mine.
Nope. There's no lines for this game. Just kind of capping it from a X's and O's perspective. I think both of these pitchers can go out there, pitch pretty well. I was kind of looking in possibly an under in this game. Also, just going right back to the A's, I think it's really important to know if Pena is going to be in that lineup for Houston. It looks a lot different without that. But JT Ginn pitches really well versus righties. That's Astros lineups stacked top to bottom with him. There's probably going to be 7 or 8. And Hunter Brown, I mean, this guy hasn't given up more than 2 earned runs in his last 10 starts. It doesn't matter who he's facing. So under or just some way to get to the A's again.
Yeah, it would only be Houston for me. Again, I'm not going to bet it, but if they don't have Pena again, which seems like he's a lot more hurt than people are making it seem, having him and Alvarez out of that lineup, it just makes it really, really hard to back the Athletics. TV Jones?
Yeah, it would be Houston. Maybe just like a I don't know, Hunter Brown record win maybe, but I mean, I maybe under-earned runs, because I mean, like, Hunter Brown's career versus the A's has been really good. 2.54 ERA in 46 innings. He's given up 13 earned and struck out 58 of them in 46 innings. And if you go on the road, he's got 19 innings, but he's got 22 strikeouts, 5 earned off of that. He one time in his career has he given up more than 2 runs to the A's, and that was in Houston. In Oakland, he's absolutely dominated and had his way with this team. So I think Hunter Brown is kind of the way you play this game, is maybe over outs, over strikeouts to something like that. But I really don't want to test my luck with Hunter Brown under anything inside of Sacramento, because this is a much different park than where he has been pitching versus this A's lineup. But he's had a lot of success for them in his career.
Yeah. Are we sure it's Hunter Brown tomorrow?
That's what
it's probably not confirmed because there's no lines. That's probably part of it.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't see him listed on Baseball Reference, which usually they have. But regardless, anyway, we'll see. Sauce, do you want to take us home? Yeah. 'Cause I know there's a whole bunch of football tomorrow.
Yeah. Apologies for last night, by the way. Some people had Giants just lost, by the way, strikeout. Apologies for last night. Some people commented, I forgot to upload the episode as an audio. So for those of you that listen every day in podcast form, you didn't get last night's. So my bad on that. That was, people are asking, is the podcast ended? No, I literally just forgot to upload it. So no, it'll still be uploaded on Spotify and Apple and whatever the hell. I don't know. I upload it to a podcast thing and it sends it out to all of them. So wherever you listen to podcasts, you can get that. Betting League, I'll be posting it up tonight. Remember, the new Betting League, you can submit bets every single night to accumulate, try to get the best numbers. And then the next night, you could either keep your picks or I'll keep these 3 and pick 3 more. And the idea is by the time we get to the weekend, you should be holding some really nice positions. You'll have the advantage over people that didn't do it. So that's the way I'm thinking about doing it. It's kind of like a trial week, but I'll post that up in a few minutes. Thanks.